Yo. It's another episode of BeyondTalk Chronicles podcast. I'm your boy, Go Villain Django, that 1 to 10,000. And today, my friends, we got the guest of all guests, my man, K-Way. Like, he was really in the fucking building when we started this shit, man. It's a blessing to finally get my boy,
Blessings.
man, just to get him on the podcast, bro, to pick his brain, man. Shout out y'all, man. Make sure y'all shout out K-Way, man. Tell him where to follow you, man. Tell him where to get your music, bro.
Hey, man, you can follow me at 1K_Way, WAYE. And I'm everywhere, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, Deezer, whatever, Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me at K-Way, K space WAYE. Don't forget it, man.
All right, bet. So we're going to jump straight to it. You just dropped a single not too long ago, The One You Need. And that shit is like the most influential song. Like, that shit is in my playlist, heavy rotation, bro. Like, what inspired you and how did that song come about?
What inspired me was we was in there, we was just doing the track, me and best friend and, a company. And it's like they gave me my own free will to write on it. And it's just like I caught the emotion of it. It's actually some shit that didn't happen before, you going through it with your girl, but you know that you want her by your side or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through things in life and it's like you be trying your best not to lose somebody that's good for you, but it takes time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? And the song just came from the heart, honestly, so.
And also, man, you from Lake Charles, Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
So how's that growing up? How was it growing up in Louisiana?
Well, it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? We the only state with parishes. And it's like we got the Southern hospitality, food, you know what I'm saying, gumbo, everything, you know what I'm saying. Where I'm from, we right on the I-10, you know what I'm saying, interstate, you know what I'm saying. So we right in between Houston, Baton Rouge, and New Orleans. So it's like we really in the bottom. We one city away from the Gulf of Mexico, so it's dirty South. Growing up over there, it was really rough, you know what I'm saying. You learn how to fight, all type of stuff, sports, all everything, you know what I'm saying. But the city really known for like their food and hospitality and stuff, but it's rough down there too,
Okay, so how has your background influenced you in the music?
What you mean by that?
How does like living down south influence your music?
Man, it influenced it a lot. Like you just keeping the culture of it, because I'm Creole, you know what I'm saying. So it's like you try your best to be outside the box of what you grew up listening to, because it's like down there we got two step, zydeco, swing music, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying. We known for like marching bands and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, southern, all that, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. And but just being out there listening to East Coast music, West Coast music, you know what I'm saying, it's sort of like and down south, you know what I'm saying, Houston, all that, New Orleans, Lil Wayne, all them, Scarface and all that. So it's like a mixture. It's like we got everything in between. It's not just one thing, not just one genre.
But so I can see like the Southern roots, man, had a part in your album that you had dropped, the One Way joint. That joint, that shit striking. That shit striking, bro. Like
Appreciate
no
that, bro.
bullshit, man. My favorite song on that joint is Personal, bro. And like I could play that joint. I be with my bitch and shit. I didn't even fuck my bitch to that joint one time. I'm like, damn, I know this nigga type shit. What was the ideas behind the album? Come making the album,
man. The idea behind that was I hadn't dropped a project since like 2017, 2018, and we had hurricanes in 2020. So a lot of people was forced to move away, evacuate. And I was one of them people, you know what I'm saying? I came to the East Coast. I'm in the DMV right now. Shout out to everybody in the DMV. Shout out to everybody in Lake Charles too. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I got family. My daughter's moved to Alaska. So it's like, it was something to put out for everybody who's been listening and the people who hadn't heard me, because there's a few songs on there that I released around 2018, you know what I'm saying, 2020. And it's like the new songs on there is for everybody too, because it's like I got so much coming and people have been asking me, you know what I'm saying, when you gonna drop, and it just showed me that they was really rocking with me on some shit. So it's like I put something out and we got a whole bunch more on the way.
so now the question is, when are you about to drop?
Hey man, we just released a nice project, One You Need, February 14th. We dropped it on Valentine's Day. Shout out to everybody who's streaming it. Actually, I wanted to drop for my birthday, but it's actually in like 5 days, so I'm gonna push it back because I got some family things to take care of. So I'm really looking for like the end of April.
And they're able. All right, bet. Can we see you collab with a couple people?
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that, but I know a lot of people be busy and stuff. So anybody who want to collab, want to do some work, let's get together, man. I'm up for it.
All right. So for up and coming artists, what's the best way for them to get out there and get their music heard?
The best way to do it is content. Putting yourself out there. You can't be afraid to put it out when you record it. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's old content, present content, you wanna be able to put yourself out there and don't be scared to, take a risk on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Play with ads, you know what I'm saying? Try those out. And don't be afraid to reach out to people who you see doing things like you doing and ask them for advice if you see them on a certain level. That's how it really came about. Like reaching out to people, asking them questions and stuff. You gotta swallow your pride and you gotta reach out to them people. Cause they gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying? They probably won't do it for you unless they charge you, but you can do it yourself. It's a lot of things that's out there free, you know what I'm saying, that'll build up to you getting paid and then you can use that money to invest in your career even more. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there and invest in you. That's how.
So what drives you to make music?
Besides me loving it, bro, my children, my family, you know what I'm saying, staying hungry for my mama. You know what I'm saying? I got family down south. And my kids, man, they love my music too, so I gotta watch what I'm saying sometimes. But really just loving it, bro. I used to win the poetry contest in elementary school, and I've been writing for people since like 7th grade, bro. You know what I'm saying? Singing in the choir and everything. So I really love it. Even if I didn't get paid for it, I still sing.
Okay. So yeah, the choir is a big influence too in the music. We could definitely tell
Hmm.
that.
Choir, man. Whew, that was the choir life.
How do you see yourself evolving in this new music industry?
I see myself evolving by just paying attention, seeing what's going on, and just staying creative. Like I know there's a lot of competitive people in this industry, but a lot of people they stay on top because they creative. You know what I'm saying? They stay doing stuff, making up new music. You know what I'm saying? Writing, just seeing the world even. You know what I'm saying? Just staying creative. Like I say, it's competition, but creative wins. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay unique. Got to.
What are your long term goals in the music industry?
My long term goals is to be a songwriter behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We've been working on a lot of things with vocal packs and getting in movies and a lot of synchronations. You know what I'm saying? Sync licenses and stuff like that. So we've really been working on a lot of that. My long term goal is to just give people the knowledge that I done grown and learned ever since I've been doing this. I've been doing this almost 10 years seriously. So it's a learning curve, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn a lot, you gotta really be dedicated and you know what I'm saying, I wanna give back to my people like that. Let them know that they can do it too. Because sometimes I'll be having to remember that I'm doing something bigger than what I think it is. People reach out to me, this and that, and you know what I'm saying? I'll be having to remember that I'm really doing it. So it's like you can do it too. For real, for real.
Okay, can you share like one of your most memorable moments? Like damn, like I'm like that singing.
I had this girl in 7th grade and I was singing Pretty Ricky, what it was. Lay your body down and let me touch your body. She must have asked me to sing that like 10 times in a row, bro. And I was like, okay, I got a little something right here. Got a little something.
That's good, bro. That's good, bro. Damn, you had her. Once you sung that, you had
It was
her.
in the 7th grade, so it's like, we talking about things we ain't supposed to be talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sorry, mama.
So what can the viewers look forward to from K-Way?
You can look forward to seeing me around, being around. Most High say the same for a long time because I've been growing in this and I've been linking up with a lot of good connections, good people who really, you know what I'm saying, they believe in my talent, they believe in what I'm doing, and you got to believe in yourself too. So look forward to seeing a lot of me, just like the Walmart commercials. I'm gonna be around for a while.
Okay. We got the hot topics with Z Dot. Let's go.
Yo. Welcome everybody back to the Beyond Talk. Here with K-Way, second time around.
Yeah,
Hey, man, we really doing that shit. We really doing big numbers.
Appreciate y'all having me on the show, man.
All right, so I got all the hottest topics this coming up this week, and we just want to get your opinion about everything. My first thing, you said you come from New Orleans.
Look like Charles, Louisiana.
You said you moved when the flood hit, right?
Yeah, when the hurricanes hit 2020.
All right, so Kanye West once said that George Bush don't give a fuck about black people. You think you agree with him?
I think that it's all politics. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like black people, then that's on him.
Okay. Speaking of politics, man, Gorilla, the popular female artist, she went to the White House recently and visited the president. How do you feel about artists entering politics and being used to push a narrative or agenda?
Sure, you push the narrative or agenda, just hope it's a positive one, because everybody got, you got to stand for something or fall for anything. So with that's politics. That's what she want to do. You never know. If artists want to, step into that too, it's possible.
All right, man, that was a perfect answer. All right, leading into that, so Meek Mills, he's been all about the prison reform and everything, right? But people give him a lot of criticism because all his music is about violence. You feel like more rappers should practice what they preach, or should it be a better messenger?
I think that everybody got a story. You know what I'm saying? That man grew up in that time of era like that. That's kind of all he knew. You know what I'm saying? He got to tell his story, because at the end of the day, everybody don't want to hear about him being rich all the time. He making music for people who relate to it, and it may not be so violent to him. You know what I'm saying? It's just telling the story behind it.
Telling the story and leaving a message, right?
That's all he doing, telling the story, letting you know that you don't have to do what he did. You got to really listen to them people.
Okay, so talking about leaving a message, Kendrick Lamar just dropped the diss track against Drake and J. Cole. How do you feel about the friendly competition in rap, and whose side are you picking?
I'm not picking a side, because they all fire. They all in my playlist. I can't even lie. But on some real stuff, like publicity, you know what I'm saying? It's for everybody to be seen. It's at the end of the day, they probably at home eating steak and shrimp together.
Okay. So how long you been in the DMV?
I've been in the DMV. May 15th would be 4 years.
You ever been to the Broccoli Fest?
Nah, but I heard about it, man. I always wanted to go.
So the Broccoli Fest this year is headlined by Nicki Minaj and other big name artists. The only one thing I got against it, they got 30 performers and only 5 local artists. You feel like more venues need to support the local artists, or is the big stage for the big names?
Nah, it should be both, you know what I'm saying? Especially where I'm from, DMV, you know what I'm saying? That's a big thing where I'm from, it's big. So, yeah, they should have way more local artists, but you can squeeze the big names in there too, because it brings more people. And then whenever they perform, you get to learn the people who you never heard of before. So it's really all good, but they should add more. They should add way more.
Okay. Speaking of local artists, Russ, Russ, recently say he made millions going independent. Do you feel like it's better to go independent or have a label behind you pushing your music?
It's all your preference, you know what I'm saying? Because you get to negotiate what you want, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you got the buzz like he do and stuff like that, all he does is teach independence, and that's good too. But some people don't know how to do it independently. So if you got a label or somebody pushing you and helping you out, you just want to hope that it's the right people. You know what I'm saying? Got your back. You know what I'm saying? So nothing wrong with that.
Okay, we like that. One more question. So anytime you go on YouTube nowadays, they got red pill, blue pill media, meaning men want women to be more feminine and women want men to be more masculine. Do you feel like this is a viral trend, or is it a real discussion in the community?
Honestly, it kind of is a real discussion, because no offense to women, we got some strong black women, got some strong black men, but they got women wanting to be a man until it's time to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I got love for our women, but stand on 10 toes, do what you do. But there's nothing wrong with being feminine for your man, and your man being masculine for you. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be there to protect our women and our kids and stuff like that. So, that's real. That's real life.
Okay, we love that answer, man. All right, man, that's the hot topics, man. Before you leave, I got one lyric challenge for you. I want you to name the song. I'm only gonna give you a couple bars because you're repeating artists, all right? Feeling like the world's going crazy. Afraid to make any more babies.
That's personal, man. That's personal. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? The world we living in is it's scary, man. You know, they don't want to let you raise your kids the right way. They want to influence them with all type of other things, you know. But you know, that's just how I felt on that.
And
song.
that's what we call a real artist, everybody. They know their own music and write their own shit, man. Wavy, man. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Thank you for having
Now
me.
we back to Villain with the random questions.
All right, brother. You ready?
I already know you over there setting me up.
All right. What's loyalty?
Loyalty is being loyal to yourself first, so you can practice being loyal to others who loyal to you.
Could you survive a hit from Ray Lewis?
I don't know, bro. Boy, I've been pitting people on conscience, man. Hell no. Probably not.
Where you go to unwind?
I go to Mary Jane.
Favorite restaurant?
I don't have any.
Are you a good coochie eater?
That's for them to know, and they to find out.
Your longest relationship?
10 years.
If you could dunk on any NBA player, who would it be?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Your favorite Bible scripture?
Proverbs 30 and 31.
Your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper?
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be Lil Tunechi from Louisiana, man. You know what it is?
What city was your best head giver from?
I think she was from New Orleans. She was cold, too.
Favorite struggle meal?
Favorite what?
Your favorite struggle meal?
Meal? They got to be, you know what I'm saying, bologna sandwiches with a bag of chips, boy, and a soda on the side.
Yeah.
You know what you're talking about, boy.
What date were you born?
What date? March 28, 1991.
What song of yours do you think is the most underrated?
The most underrated is Be Myself.
Okay, last question. You've been married for 6 years and you catch your wife cheating on you with the plumber. What you doing?
I'm going to ask her if she at least getting a discount.
Hey, BeyondTalk. We got the hottest, latest podcast. I'm your boy, Go Villain Django, the 1 in 10,000. Can't forget my co-host, Z-Dot, and you know, the man. Not the myth, but the legend. K-Way, bro. Thanks for coming out, bro. Make sure y'all follow bro and run his music up.
Appreciate that.
BeyondTalk.